Yo, what is going on, my peoples? Boy, it is MMA Reloaded, and we are live and we are direct for tonight's UFC 329, live from Las Vegas, Nevada. And baby, are you ready to risk it fucking all tonight, boy? But let me tell you what's up now with this. This is a very special night. Very, very special. Every fight night is fucking special. But this is very special because this fight night is a notoriously blessed event. And if you know, you know. Max Holloway and Conor McGregor will headline a night tonight in a rematch that has been 13 years in the making. Now, in those 13 years, Max has developed himself into a living legend inside that octagon. His blood has dripped inside that octagon. Sweat, tears, memories have been created. History has been written. And it has been perhaps the greatest career to watch inside the UFC, if not the greatest. Well up there, baby. Conor McGregor, on the other hand, a career of excitement, electricity, dynamism. He is an enigma, a charismatic enigma, to quote Jeff Hardy. He is a man whose life has been revolved around excitement, controversy. Now he comes back and promises to be the best version of himself after leaving a very sour taste in his mouth, and I'm sure the fans' mouths, since his last UFC appearance against Dustin Poirier. But that is not all tonight, folks. Tonight, head to motherfucking toe, it is a card to remember. From Tracy Cortez against Wang Kong on the Fight Pass prelims, to Damian Pinas and Cesar Almeida, bro. You know someone is going to go sleep EP in that one. Yeah? Someone is going to sleep, and I'm pretty sure Cesar Almeida could sleep in that one, folks. Damian Pinas is an absolute savage animal. He looks like someone carved from stone or automatically generated in a fucking anime movie. Yeah? Some character out of Dragon Ball Z or something, bro. And you got Luke Riley and Kai Kamaka. Bro, I mean, if you want to talk about two of the brightest studs in fucking game, bro. Yeah? You want to talk about retribution? You want to talk about resurrecting his career? Kai Kamaka, at such a young age, still is resurrecting his career. He is showing and he is continuing to show maturity. He is continuing to show improvement. He is continuing to show how leveled up his IQ has become. And against the Scouse Savage, the very calm, very cool, and very collected, but very calculated style of Luke Riley. That kid will come at you, yeah? He will jump at you. He's not afraid to bleed and go into a bloody war with anybody. He will come at man like you've never been come at before, baby. Yeah? And you got Cody Garbrandt and Adrian Yanez. You know what? Why does that fight just put ice in my veins, bro? Because it's Cody Garbrandt and Adrian Yanez. The hands are gonna be flying, the feet are gonna be moving, fucking combinations, everything is gonna fly in this fight, man. Someone's teeth is gonna probably fly into the crowd for all we know. When these two get together, we know that it's a bomb, and we know there's going to be an explosion into the octagon, man. Yeah? I gotta give the money on Adrian Yanez in this one, but you best believe Cody's gonna come in, put his foot on the gas and fucking go in there and throw hands, bro. The debut, also, Gable Steveson. Gable Steveson, bro. Don't ever lack that name, bro. Gable Steveson has been going around since making the move to combat sports. He has been going around and destroying motherfuckers. Whether it's in DBX, whether it's in bare knuckle, whether it's in flipping MMA, yeah, anywhere. The guy has gone out and he has destroyed people. And now he comes to the UFC and he is gonna look to destroy Elisha Ellison, who is a fucking animal if you look at this kid. Yeah, Ellison is a beast, no joke. But Gable is going to have his hands full, but I'm looking forward to seeing what Gable's got in the UFC, man. He's going to bring that fresh face to the heavyweight division. But you know what? If he loses, what name does that leave him in combat sports? Does it still give him the same reputation or doesn't it? And this is what we're trying to find out. Are you as good as you say you are? We got Robert Whittaker. His 205-pound debut in what is going to be a fight that is going to be interesting to watch. How Whittaker's approach to fighting inside the cage adapts and changes as he makes his move up to 205. We're gonna see how his movement changes, how his speed changes, how he thinks inside the cage. Is he going to be more aggressive at 205? Is he going to stay the same? We know that coming up in weight, he's going to have a very big weight size disadvantage on some of the guys. And especially Nikita Krylov, who he's fighting, bro, is a sav beast. Nikita is a very long guy whose striking is so effective that it could pierce anyone coming forward. If you come forward on Nikita Krylov, yeah, bro, you're in deep shit. He will come forward on you, yeah. He can fight going back. He can fight going forward. Very, very, very technical, very hard hitting. And with that size advantage that he's going to have over Whittaker tonight, I want to see how Whittaker combats that. And I want to see how he adapts his style to 205 pounds. Now, in that fight, my prediction, I'm going to go with Robert Whittaker. I see him getting the win in his 205-pound debut. From that, we go to Bobby Green King. We go to King Green, baby. Sorry, bro, I just butchered that. We go to King Green, the Black Panther. Bobby Green is one of the most respected, one of the most feared, and a guy who believes that the OGs still stand tall inside that octagon, boy. Yeah, and I believe that the OGs still stand tall. I'm an OG fan, bro. 2008, motherfucker. Yeah. Listen, when Bobby Green steps in the cage, you never know what you're gonna get. You could get something absolutely magnificent. You could see something like he put on Jim Miller, where he's absolutely phenomenal. Yeah, the guy can bring the pain, bro. His hands is some of the best boxing and some of the best technical MMA boxing you will ever see. Improve and mix that with a very much improved grappling game and improved kicks, knees. Yeah, inside the pocket, he is a savage. When you throw a distance, his jab is what you have to watch out for. So many tools for a legend in Bob Green. Against Terrence McKinney, when you fight Terrence McKinney, you're fighting speed. Speed and power. He relies on two things, speed and power. And he will use either one of those to finish man in a dynamic, exciting fashion, get asses off their seats, and baby, the guy on the floor will be on the floor for a long time if you fight Terrence McKinney, bro. Another one I wanted to highlight for you, Brandon Royval against Lona Kavanagh. Bro, how the fuck, yeah, do we miss this? How do we not talk about this fight more? Yeah? What, are we stupid or something? Like, how don't we talk about this fight even more? Lona Kavanagh has just come off one of the biggest upsets in flyweight history, defeating former 3-time flyweight champion Brandon Moreno. Yeah? Kavanagh now skyrockets himself all the way up the rankings into the cage against one of the best in Raw Dog. And boy, who's going to get raw dogged in this fight? Wow. Brandon Royval knows exactly what's on the line for him here, man. What's on the line for him here is a championship shot. Again. What's on the line for him is an opportunity to prove that I don't care who you beat, that division is still mine. For Kavanagh, it is a chance for him to prove that his win over Brandon Moreno was pure class. It was no luck. And it's a chance for him to prove and tell Brandon Royval, yeah, do you smell what The Rock is cooking, baby? Because Lona Kavanagh is here, man, to prove something to people. More often than not, he's proven it. But Mario Bautista and Corey Sandhagen, I am very much looking forward to this. Mario Bautista, for me, is one of my favourite bantamweights in the world, man. I love the way he fights. He dominates. He puts it at his pace. He dictates. He dominates. He authorizes. He puts his foot down and makes sure that whoever's in the cage with him knows that they've been in a fight. The guy's a veteran. One of the toughest, most battle-tested human beings on planet Earth. He is quietly developing his run on his way to the UFC Bantamweight Championship, and I wouldn't deny him a shot even now if he asked for it. He faces off with Corey Sandhagen. Sandhagen knows, bro. Sandhagen knows what it's like to be against the best, to smell the best, to beat the best, to perform against the best. He knows what it's like. But Corey Sandhagen also has that problem of inconsistency. Can he find his consistency? Can he find his form? Can he find what has made him great in the past to bring himself back into contention? And beating Mario Bautista right now at 135 pounds is as close as you're going to get to literally stamping your foot into contention, bro. Up next, your co-main event of the evening. Benoit Saint Denis against Paddy Pimblett. Brother, look. On paper, I check BSD winning this every day, all day. I see BSD being too much for Paddy. Listen, Paddy, look, bro. As much as I respect Paddy Pimblett as a fighter, yeah, I think the kid has an absolute, one of the toughest work ethics, one of the best approaches to fighting you could have is, you know what, bring it on, yeah, bring it on. Because he fights fearlessly, but when you fight class, and BSD is not in the position at 155 pounds that he's in for nothing. He's in there because he destroys motherfuckers. He will destroy people. The guy has so much power, BSD does, and he's built like a brick shithouse. And you combine that with skill that he has, it's going to be too much, man, for Paddy. And Paddy gets knocked out, bro. Yeah, it's not going to look good on him. losing to Justin Gaethje, losing to BSD, it will not look good for Paddy Pimblett in his statement towards a belt. However, if Paddy wins, and trust me, the guy has every capability of winning. If he wins, congratulations. And if he takes that victory, who knows, man? The championship shot could be on his way very, very, very soon. Yeah, very soon. Good luck to everyone competing tonight. This has been MMA Reloaded. This has been UFC 329. I'm going to go get myself a fucking haircut. Yeah? Peace.